Get breaking news in your browser. Click here to turn on notifications. Sign up for newsletters and alerts. Submit your news, tips or photos. 3 things to watch under pressure. Los Angeles defensive end Melvin Ingram is third in the NFL this season with 7.5 sacks, including 1.5 in the season opener against the Broncos in Denver. Teammate Joey Bosa has 5.5 sacks, forming one of the best pass rushing duos in the league. The Broncos have given up 17 sacks through 5 games, tied for 11th most in the league. Which receivers emerge? The Broncos will be without Emmanuel Sanders and Isaiah McKenzie, and the status of Cody Latimer, who has missed the past 2 games with a knee injury, is uncertain. The Chargers' 4th-ranked pass defense is likely paying heavy attention to Demaryius Thomas, Denver's top target. Benny Fowler, Jordan Taylor and new active roster addition Hunter Sharp will have ample opportunity to contribute. Big play Gordon. Chargers RB Melvin Gordon has been one of the best receivers at his position in the NFL this season. His 4 touchdown receptions, including one against the Broncos on September 11, are the most among running backs. Gordon has only one 100-yard rushing performance this season, but he's a big threat coming out of the backfield. Game plan when the Broncos run. The Broncos are coming off their worst rushing performance of the season, gaining 46 yards on 17 carries in a 2,310 loss to the Giants. It was the first time Denver had been held under 110 yards this season. They should have an opportunity to bounce back against the Chargers' league worst rushing defense, which is surrendering 152.5 yards per game. Edge Broncos. When the Chargers run, Denver slipped to number 2 in the NFL in rush defense, 70.2 yards per game after Orleans Darkwa of the Giants ran for 117 yards Sunday. He was the first opposing running back to eclipse the 60-yard mark against the Broncos. Melvin Gordon had 54 yards on 18 carries in the first meeting between these 2 teams. Edge Broncos. When the Broncos pass, Trevor Seaman has thrown 6 interceptions through 5 games. He threw only 10 interceptions in 14 games in 2016. Teams are averaging only 186 passing yards per game against Los Angeles, and the 18 sacks the Chargers have piled up in 6 games are tied for 5th in the NFL. Edge Chargers. When the Chargers pass, Chargers QB Philip Rivers has been sacked only 7 times this season and is on pace for a career-low total in that category. The Broncos limited his effectiveness in the first matchup by effectively erasing tight ends Hunter Henry and Antonio Gates. Henry had 5 catches for 90 yards last week against the Raiders. Edge Broncos. Special teams. The Broncos secured their win over the Chargers in the first meeting when Shelby Harris blocked a field goal attempt by Younghoe Koo. Koo has since been released by the Chargers, who replaced him with veteran Nick Novak. The Broncos have had their own field goal trouble, with Brendan McManus already missing 5 kicks. Denver will be without punt returner Isaiah McKenzie. Edge Chargers. Click for digital home delivery 60% off.